Hey everybody, it's me, Pam, Dragon Moon Creations. Welcome back to my channel. And my phone actually, started recording on the first try in the right direction. It's like I'm thinking, yeah, it's lying to me. We're going to give it a go anyway. Yeah, I've been making some cards. What I've been doing is, all right, let me show you what I pulled out. This stack and this stack. And I can do this so much easier now because since Marco came into my life and discovered my craft table, I've had to clean off a bunch of stuff. So it's like, and now guess who's here? You're never going to guess. Absolutely never going to guess who's up here on the table. Here he comes. Here he comes. Star of the show. Guess who? It's the Trip Show again. He knows when I'm doing this. He said, when Mommy starts talking to herself, it's my time to get in there and help her out. Her psychotic break. Okay. Anyway, these are two very old DCWV stacks. The Four Seasons and the Botanical stack. These are both 2010. And I've used out of both of them. They're extremely large pattern paper, and they were really pretty when they, I looked at them. And this is 14 years ago, so it's kind of like people were just trying to get their footing, and a lot of people were doing scrapbook layouts. When I say people trying to get their footing, the manufacturers, they weren't sure where everything was going. I've been making cards out of these. These are, like I said, they're very large prints. I'm trying to do it. That's shadow. But see, like, very large print. And, see, definitely made for layout. And hard, and even hard for a layout. But see, very large prints. And what I've been doing, I picked out a few. I made some out of the butterfly one. I picked out a few, and this is like for the seasons. So this is winter, this is, Valentine's, this is Easter, and then we get spring and summer, seems to be the beach season, I guess, here. And then there's fall, there's Halloween. This Halloween paper is actually pretty awesome. And then Thanksgiving, and then it goes into Christmas. But very large patterns. That one and this one also. Very large patterns in it. See, look, great big thing of lemons down in the... And this has a lot of the glitter that is, what do they call it? With glitter, but it's that where it's fused onto the page. And what do you do with this? This one's actually very pretty. But great big, see down in the corner, great big large thing. And that's, I pulled out a few of those. I didn't get very far. I have been working the past couple of days. I found like a half a sheet of this, and I went ahead and used it. Used a sheet of this, believe it or not. But I mean, look at this. Look at this. That bird is like 5 inches across right there. And see, look at this. It's like 10.5 inches of flower. What do you do with them? This is actually a very pretty page, but you have to cut up the prettiest parts. So, yeah, I'm not even sure where they were going with these pads, but I'm trying to use them. And the first one I actually found, these are in the bags, but I actually found a page that was not too bad. It had this background on it, and there may have been something at the bottom of it, but what I did was I just made it enough to make 2 cards. I used some double matted these circles. These are really cool circle dies, because they're like stitched and torn, look. And then these flowers are some flowers that I had when I was making my, whenever I do make my specimen. Now that's what I did with those. I'm not going to take those out of the wrapper because I already got them wrapped. And then I went on to this. That was the butterfly. Now this is one cut. All of this flower and background print and all the butterflies is one thing. All I added was ribbon, and I had already had these things made up and I raised it up on Pop Dots a little bit. It's a definition of friend. And it says, a person you know well and like a lot, someone you can't get rid of because they know too much about you. I did not know that's what that said, actually. And then this one, I found a, now I think I put them away so the cat wouldn't get them. Let me get them. I've been digging through my stuff. Whenever I say dig, I mean really, really digging. Authentic life cards. 2015. And that was it. And it has a back on it, which is really cool. It's like an identification card thing. I said, oh, I can use that like journaling. So there was that. And it kind of all started out. These are all 5x7 cards. I wanted to use up this pack of 5x7 cards. Cards and envelopes. That's how this kind of started. And then I said, oh, let me use some of this big pattern paper, which is a little bit harder than, than I thought it was going to be. And I picked out, I found some bling. I used that same ribbon, and I got this ribbon at Dollar Tree, when Easter came about. And it's got a little faded pink, but it's okay. It works. And I just used my corner chomper. It was squared on the corners, and I just gave it a little bit of decorative edge there, and then I put the little butterfly and that little glitter thing right there. You can't see it because of the glare, and I'm too lazy to take these out of the wrappers. Okay, did those. Okay, then I moved on. That was, I forget, that might have been the Four Seasons. Yeah, I think these two were Four Seasons. And then I moved on to, I'm trying to get them over here. Hang on. I've got them with their envelopes. Okay. Yeah, moved on to this. And I used, believe it or not, you see this paper? That's what Joanne's considers red. That literally came out of the stack called, was Reds. Look at that. She calls this red. She, like Joanne is a person. It looks coral to me, but worked for this project. But this was the top of the page, and this was at the bottom of the page like that. So I trimmed it. I had to cut off the F and the R for the friendship. But I just backed it on that orangey looking coral paper. And this die is a Gina Marie die. It's a set, there's 3 dies, and it's for making mini slimline cards. And then this is from the Tim Holtz, I forget which one that is, one of those chat. And then this one turned out really good. I got the happiness and the beauty on there. So my cats are playing with stuff if you hear a big bang. But so I got those 2 out of it. Okay. And then that red one, I think I showed you. I don't know. It was this piece of paper here. And I was able to get some of it. It was like this. And it was the bottom pieces of this one. Will you stop? You're going to get in trouble. That's true. So started out, and I got these 2. Hang on. I'm trying again. These 2. I don't know where I was going. It ended up travel. Embrace the journey, and the journey is the destination. But I pulled out this piece right here. I pulled out a whole pack to get that little, what is that? I don't know I don't know my shapes. But it was this thing, and I got it, somebody gave it to me in some Happy Meal, and this is the first time I've ever used it, and it was this thing, and I covered up the little lines. It's really rough. It feels like, it says fabric remnant, so it's got a texture on it, but I couldn't find anything in here. I said, oh, the stripes, and I remembered I had this, and I pulled it out for the, umpteenth time trying to figure out a way to use it. No wonder they sent it to me, because who knows what to do with it. So, and this little thing, it was I started collaging on these. And this came out of a pack of 3 birds that I got from like HSN QVC, one of them when they were having craft day like 11 million years ago. The big flowers are from Recollections, so Michael's, and these little ones on here are Love Nicole, which would have been AC Moore. This, I made this. It's a little bit of muslin cut out with pinking shears, and this is from the Country Roads paper pack from Hobby Lobby, the small one, the like 4x6, 4.5 by 6.5, whatever it is. And then I made a bunch of these a long time ago, and then I had the cancellation and the postage mark. I had that, and so I made these stamps on fabric, and I watched somebody do it, so that's what I did. So anyway, this is what this turned out to be, because all there was the striped paper with this shadowy print. It's pretty, but what are you going to do with it? And then this one that's a pack of, fake postage. This is actually real postage, and this is a ticket from that ticket book from Tim Holtz. So, and that's what I came up with, those large patterns that nobody knows what to do with. I mean, what do you do with them? Well, this is what I did with them. Okay, and I don't know, I might be burned out on large patterns for a little bit, and old paper. I may have to move on to something else. But who knows? I may say, by golly, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to get back into the fight. I made these little altered composition books. They're April, and that paper was in the Recollections all season stack. It has like 180 pages. That's where I got a lot of my Easter paper when I was making these, and it just says April all over it. What I did was I had these little dots, and I thought they looked like water droplets, and my daughter had got those for me a long time ago, and I put them in one of these jars. I forget where I got these jars. So they're in there with some plastic flowers. But so I used those. And then Hobby Lobby little white lace down the side. Oh, there we go. All right, that's what I've been doing. Here and there, in between other things. But I don't know. I'm proud of myself for making those cards out of those unusable pieces of paper. I think I came up. Do you think I came up with something okay? Let me know. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye.